Hi guys, today we will discuss about what are the run modes in AEM. In our AEM, run modes are configuration that dedicates how AEM operates. Means how to operate the AEMs. That run mode, we have some of the configurations by using some run modes and defining its environment such as other mode for content creation or publish mode for serving content. For creation of content, we will use other mode, and for serving the content onto the pages, we will use publish mode. And they allow customization for specific purposes like development, testing, or production. In these three cases, we will use uh, for development and testing or production, we will allow some customizations in some specific purposes. And in other mode is where content creation and editing take place within AEM, providing a platform for others and content managers. Whenever we are creating a content or whenever we are trying to modify or editing or anything regarding about the content, here it takes place in other mode. In other mode, it takes place of creating or editing or modifying a content by using other instance, and it offers a user friendly interface for creating, editing, and organizing content, and supporting workflow for content approval and publishing. It not only for creating and editing, and it also used uh, for content approvals by using some of the workflows for publishing the content. And other mode is primarily utilized in development and staging environments for content authoring and testing before it's published live. Before going to the live, we have some of the stages for developing as well as testing for the content authoring. And move on to the publish mode. Publish mode serves content to users on the live websites. Here it says like here we are using this, we are serving some content to show in our websites and making content created in other mode accessible to visitors. Whatever the content we have created in our other mode, it is in by using our publish mode, we will just accessible to, and uh, also we used for seeing in the web pages, we will use this publish mode. And the next point, optimize for efficient and reliable content delivery. And publish mode includes catching mechanism for performance enhancement. Here our publish mode, as we have said, that it is used for content delivery and also for a better performance enhancement by using some catching mechanisms. Is typically deployed in production environment to deliver finalized content to website visitors, ensuring a seamless user experiences. And whatever we have created in our other mode, it finally delivered in by use for website visitors and also for ensuring a seamless user experiences. And the total concept, it was saying that the developer can create the content in other mode, and the customers can view the content in the publish mode. After that, and after that, how to install or run the AEM on our machine. For I will just provide the link. Just ping me in the group. I will just provide where you can have the other instance jar file and where the publish instance jar file. Ping me in the group. I will provide you, and I will let you know how to get those link. This is the link I will just provide you in the group. And after providing the group, just mention one, just create a folder on your desktop like AEM or AEM host, and inside that just create two subfolders like other and publish. As I have said that we have two run modes, one is other and another one is publish. In other folder, just have your jar file of P4502 instance and as well as license file. Just keep the jar file and license in your other mode, and the same thing in the publish mode, place one more thing, one more jar file and license. And the other, here you can see that for publish the port number is 4503 and for other it will be the 4502. And how to run that other instance as well as public instance, the process is same. We can double click directly on the jar file, or simply go to the your command, just open your command prompt right over here, type a command java minus jar space and tab. You can see your jar file name and simply click enter. This is the second way to open the jar file. Or or you can go to your CRX quick start folder. Here you can see the bin folder. In this bin folder you can see the quick start. Just try to double click on it. Our instance file will open automatically. And how it opens I will let you know. First of all, I have said you the first process. I am just going to the first process. Here double clicking on the jar file. This is the interface of our AEM instance. Just wait until you can see the button right over here. And it's automatically redirect the AEM sites page to maybe Google or Edge. And before opening this Adobe Experience Manager other instance, I want to say you for opening this jar file you just need the Java. I am using 11.0.18 JDK. For the right now for opening the jar file, you need to download Java version. It about be 11 JDK, any series of 11 it was okay. After that you want to try to open this instance, and it was taking some time. Meanwhile we'll just cover one more topic. Yeah, here I have mentioned that how to create and install the AEM on our machine. First we want to create a folder on your desktop, and we want to create two subfolders. As I have said that one is other and another one is publish. And now just go to your other folder and place a jar file with port number 4502 and as well as dot property file. And as well as in publisher, just place the port number 4503 jar file as well as the license dot properties file. And these are the we have three ways to open our AEM instance. One, I have said that go to the command prompt. You can access your command prompt right over there in your other folder or maybe your publish folder, and write that java my space minus jar and your just try click tab, then you can see your, or you can double click on your other instance jar file. And the third way we can open our AEM instances. Just go to your CRX quick start folder. In our quick start folder there is a bin folder. Inside the bin folder there is CRX quick start. As I have said that, go to your folder, quick start folder. Here you can see the bin. Just open the bin folder. Here there is a quick start or maybe quick start dot bat. You can double click on it and you can see our instance will be open like this. And whenever you have opened the instance, it will directly open to in Edge or maybe in Google Chrome. And the password and the ID, it will be admin. It was a universal thing. Just try to sign in. And this is our AEM Adobe Experience Manager side. Here we can see two types of things. One is navigation and another one is tools interface, and one is navigation interface. And I will let you know as soon as possible about these all the things. And right now I don't want to explain this one. And if you want to close this particular instance, just try to click on this blue color button, it will automatically close. And after that, moving forward, we have some of the differences between author as well as publish. What are those differences? In author, developer create the template and components and authoring interface in other instances. Means here the developer can create the template or maybe the component or anything we can by using the other instance. But in our publish, it is a container which contain the latest and stable content of the website. What is the content regarding of our website? It will just store in the form of in the container in our publish. And other used to create website pages and manage content in other instances. By using the other instance, we can create a website or maybe pages, and we can manage the content of that pages by using other instance. And by using the in public instance, no one should do any content changes directly in public instance. Means we cannot change any content directly in our public instances. And complete website development and content changes happen in other instance only. Means whatever the requirement for website, like a content changes or any pages or templates or anything, we can create in our other instance. But whatever you have developed in other instance need to publish in public instance only. And other and public runs on different port numbers. And active, the same thing, active publish the content components and templates to publish so that it will available to the end users. Okay, whatever the content or components or template, it was active, and we want to by using the publish instance, we will publish to the web page for seeing, for using for the end users. And the basic port number of our other instance is 4502, and also the public instance it will be 4503. These are the differences for other and the publish. And there is one more thing called replication agent and as well as reverse replication agent. What is meant by replication agent means whatever the content that we have created in the author, the transferring of content from author to the publish instance is called the replication agent. And the same thing, it was the vice versa. From the publish to the author, the content we are just again rendering from the publish to the author instance is called the reverse replication agent. And for moving forward, I want to explain what is CRX and what is CRXDA. CRX, the full form of CRX is Content Repository Extreme. Here in our Content Repository Extreme is the underlying repository technology used in Adobe Experience Manager, where it was using. In our Adobe Experience Manager, we are using CRX, means Content Repository Extreme. And why we are using that CRX? To store and manage digital content. For storing the content as well as managing the digital contents, we are using CRX. And it provides a scalable and robust platform for storing various types of content, including web pages, digital essays, and configuration data. Which type of storage it was in our CRX? Like content, various types of content, and including the web pages also, and some of the digital assets, and also configuration data. These are the different types of data it was storing in CRX. And CRX is based on Java Content Repository and offering features like versioning, access control, and query capabilities. Now, it serves as the foundation for AEM control management capabilities. and also enabling efficient content storage and retrieval and manipulation. And we will, in this scenario, this CRX, it is acting as, and also it was serving as the foundation of AEM for content management capabilities for and also enabling some of the efficient of content storage, also retrieving, reverting the content, and also manipulation of the content. And CRX facilitates seamless integration with AEM authoring and publishing workflows, ensuring smooth content management process. Here it was having some of the integration with AEM authoring and the publishing for workflows, by for having ensuring of smooth content management process between the author and the publish. And after that we have CRXDE. CRXDE, the full form of CRXDE is Content Repository Extreme Development Environment. I will let you know where it was open. Okay. Meanwhile, we will just go to the point. CRDXE Lite. It was the lightweight version of CRDXE that provide basic functionality for browsing and editing and managing content within the AEM repository. Where exactly it was located in our AEM repository, and what is the use of CRDXE for browsing the functionalities or editing and managing the content. We are using CRDXE, and it is the lightweight version of CRDXE. And it offers features like code editing, content rendering, and node navigations. And also it is offering for us for creating for editing the code and the content rendering, and how how we will render the content in future, you will know that, and the node navigations. And the CRDXE is more comprehensive version of CRDXE that includes additional features for code development and debugging. Here we have some more features for code development as well as debugging in our latest version of CRDXE, and is provide advanced code editing capabilities, integrated debugging tools, and support for deploying and managing applications within the AEM environment. And also which type of uh, things it was providing. We have some advanced code editing capabilities, and as well as integrated debugging tools, and support for deploying and managing applications within our AEM environment. In our AEM environment, we will do these types of things of code editing and debugging of the code, and support for deploying and managing applications. And CRDXE integration, it can be integrated with other deployment development tools and environments such as Eclipse or IntelliJ or maybe Visual Studio Code. And by using these type of IDEs, we can develop our sorry. By using this type of IDEs, we can use some development tools and environment in CRDXE, and it was integrated with CRDXE, and to provide a seamless development experiences. It allows developers to work with AEM projects using their preferred IDE while leveraging the features and capability of CRDXE. In these three types of IDEs like Eclipse or maybe IntelliJ or maybe Visual Studio Code or maybe anything, by using these three things, we the developers can work their AEM projects as they preferred IDEs for the features and capabilities of CRDXE and some of the components in CRDXE. As I have said that this is the navigation interface and the tool interface. In this tool interface, you can see CRDXE Lite. Just try to access that. These are all the tools which was present in our CRDXE apps bin, conf, content, etc. home. These are the different types of folders and different types of nodes it was presenting. And yes, these are the folder structures of CRDXE. And in apps, what exactly we will do in apps? In apps, this node contains the application specific code and configurations. Uh, in apps, basically we have some of the specific code and configurations, and some of the predefined projects, or maybe our projects it was located in our apps. And it includes in our apps, we have some more things like components, templates, client libraries, and scripts used to build and render web applications within AEM. By using these things, we can create, render, or we can build our applications in our AEM. And the next structure is the bin. In bin, the bin node is used for handling servlet request in AEM. It contains servlets that handle HTTP requests such as RESTful API, endpoints, or custom servlet for handling some submissions. In our bin, actually that server, we have some server requests like HD, maybe it is HTTP or RESTful APIs. By using servers, we can render some of the matters which was presented in the bin. And there is the next folder name called conf. The conf node contains configuration settings for AEM, and it includes configuration for various aspects of AEM such as security settings, replication agent, sync servlet, and OSGA configurations. In conf, we are having some security settings and also various aspects of AEMs like some replication agents, sync servlets, and OSGA configurations. And I have said that what is replication agent and Sling servlet and OSGA config you can see in our backend. And in conf folder, in the sites interface, you can see that we can create our template. Just a second. Sorry, in our navigation, you can see that conf folder. This is the configuration browser. In this configuration browser, we can create an editable template, maybe content fragment and experience fragments by using configuration browser. And the content. This node presents the content stored within AEM. It includes the digital assets, web pages, and other content managed within the AEM repository. Mainly in content, what are the assets, what are the digital assets, or maybe web pages and other content managed within the, sorry, mainly in our content, whatever the content we have created or edited or anything, for the web pages we have created some of the content, it will store in our content under the form of JCR, Java Content Repository. And each, I will let you know where it will store exactly. This is our content, and here vRetail is the predefined project which was given by the Adobe persons, and these are the some of the pay, website pages like US, CA, and these all the things. And every US, there is US is a country name, and EN is the web page for that US. And here there you can see the JCR content. In this JCR content, each and everything will store. And we have multiple pages for in the under the EN page, and every page they contain again one JCR content. JCR means Java Content Repository. Whatever the matter, whatever the content we are creating, it will store under this JCR in the content folder. And etc folder, the etc node contains miscellaneous configurations and settings for AEM. Some of the miscellaneous configurations and the settings of AEM it will store in etc. It includes configurations for Sling mapping, Apache Sling servlets, resource resolver, and other global settings. And which type of configurations it was storing in etc is, for example, Sling mapping and Apache Sling servlets and resource resolver and other global settings, it will store in our etc. In the initial stage, you don't know what exactly the Sling mapping and Apache Sling servlet, these are the things. you can know each and everything at the end of our AEM sections. And after that, home. The home node represents the root node of the AEM repository. It serves as the starting point for navigation, the repository, and contains system related nodes and configurations. This is the home node, and here you can see our user interfaces like admin and these all the things. And we have some of the groups which was interlinked with this one. And this is the thing it was saying, like that it was the root node for AEM. For our AEM instance, home will be the root node, and it serves the starting point for navigation the repository. Means for while we are opening the page, means while we are opening the AEM instance, we are having we are there are they the AEM instance is asking for admin and the user password. Everything it was come from the home. And there are different types of groups we can attach to our home page. And JCR, I have said that the full form of JCR, it will be Java Content Repository, and it includes system level configuration and node related to the underlying repository infrastructure. In our JCR, you can see that system level configurations as well as node related to the underlying repository infrastructure. The node is all the things we can say. If I go to VRetail project, in the components, these are content. We can say these are the components, and we can say these are the symbols we can call as a also node. And lips is the main thing. And everything it was created in the lips. Simply we can access it, and we can render whatever we want to access the components, or maybe the client lips or everything. It was stored in the lips. Simply we want to go right over there, and we can copy it and paste it wherever we want it. And this is the lips folder. For example, if I want to create any component, or if I want to create any dialog box, okay, these are all the different types of components which was predefined in the lips by the Adobe persons. We can simply copy this thing, and if we want these things, we can copy it and paste it in our project, and you can modify that things according to your usages. And work index contain index definitions or optimization query informs. Like we are creating multiple contents in our project. It may be templates or components or maybe anything. We are by using one template, we are creating a multiple types of thing. On that particular time, the index, the work index, it will separate the content according to it was mentioning this index will be coming under one group, and this index it will coming from another group. Like that, this work index will perform. And it is used. Index defines how data is indexed, how the data was indexed, and also queried within the repository to improve search and retrieval performance. Means whenever we want to search for a particular component or maybe the template, by indexing we can simply identify those things. And rep the sorry some rep policy. The rep node contains system level configurations and settings for the AEM repository. For means in our this in this repo we will contains our system level configurations and as well as settings which was used for AEM repositories, like policies, settings, and configuration related to repository management and operations. Like if we have created some of the template, and we have created a component out of the box, and if I want to render that component into my project, we want to have some settings. We will just go to our page policy settings, these are all the things, and we will just add that component to this particular we will just interlink that component to our project, then we can see these all the things. And meanwhile in here it was everything it was accessing for AEM instance only. And difference between our CRX and CRDXE. Our CRX is the underlying content repository technology used in AEM, and this is to CRDXE is an integrated development environment provided with AEM, and here it serves as a storage and management system for digital contents in AEM. In AEM, how CRX will is uses for storing and managing the system of digital content. We are using we are using CRX in AEM, and here CRDXE provide tools and features for code editing, content rendering, and debugging and development. And I have explained the tools each and everything in CRDXE, and this is saying that we have a lot of tools, not a lot of tools, we have some of the provided tools. By using those tools we can do the code editing as well content rendering to render the content and debugging the code, and also deployment of the project or maybe the code. And here it is primarily used for storing and management contents, including web pages, digital assets, and configuration data. That CRX primarily we are using in AEM is for storing and managing the content and including web pages as well as digital assets and configuration data. For storing these all the things we are using CRX in AEM. But in CRDXE it includes both CRDXE Lite, a lightweight version with basic functionalities, and CRDXE Full, a more comprehensive version with advanced feature for development and debugging. Here we have both the CRDXE Lite version as well as the full version of CRDXE for getting advanced features for development of our code and the debugging. And in summary, CRX is the thing it was explained in the above section. And we will see what is the bundle. Bundle is a modular unit of deployment in AEM. And right now I want to speak a less about the bundles. In our OSGA we will just have more things of bundles. Here I am just explaining a basic thing of bundles. And they encapsulate Java code resources and configuration files. In this bundle we have that Java code, combination of Java code resources and the configuration files. And bundle follows OSGI specifications for modularity and componentization. For modularization and compromisation of OSGA of bundles, we are using some of the OSGA specifications. And bundles contains components, services, servlets, and other application artifacts. In our bundles, what we are containing? We are containing the components and services as well as servlets and some of the other application of artifacts. And they are deployed and managed within the AEM framework using the Apache Flex OSGA container. How we can how we are managing these bundles? We are managing these bundles by using some of the frameworks like Apache Flex OSGA container in our AEM. And bundles enable developers to extend and customize the capabilities of AEM. And in our AEM, these bundles play a role like to develop or extend the customize of the capabilities. And they facilitate the addition of new functionalities and integration with external system. By using this bundle we can add our of new functionalities and also integrate with external systems. And bundle supports dynamic loading and activation and deactivation of components at runtime. And in bundles what it was where it supports, it was supporting some of the dynamic loading and also for activation and also for deactivation of a component at runtime. And you can see this activation, deactivation or installed or active stage of a bundle in our OSGI services. And types of bundles in Adobe Experience Manager, they are primarily two types of bundles based on the purpose and functionalities. We have two types according to the on based on purpose of functionality. I am saying about two types, like application bundle and system bundle. Application bundle contains custom code, resources and configurations specific to the AEM applications being developed. For developing an AEM application, we are containing some custom code, resources and configuration specifics in the application bundle, and they encapsulate functionalities such as custom components, servlets, services, and other application logics. Here it was. We have some more functionalities like custom components, servlets, and services, and other application logics in our application bundle. And application bundle are typically developed by AEM developers to extend and customize the capabilities of AEM according to the project requirements. How it was developed, the application bundle, how it was developed for AEM, for creation of web pages or anything. To get it was developed by the AEM developer to extend the customize the capabilities, means according to the project requirements. uh, Whatever the requirements for of our project, it was designed like that. If it is, and we have some more regular updates by in our application, in our applications, and these bundles are destroyed to the AEM instance to add new features, integrate with external system or enhance existing functionalities. We have bundles, but how we can use in our AEM? For using in our AEM, we want to deploy this bundle in our AEM instance. Then we can use these new features and whatever the integrated with the external systems or existing functionality we can use by deploying this bundle in our AEM instance. And there is one more thing called system bundles. System bundles include core functionalities, services, components provided by AEM, and it is underlying technologies. In our system bundles, we have included like some core functionalities and services and components provided by AEM. These are all come under our system bundles, and they encapsulate essential functionality required for the proper functionality of AEM, such as content repository management, user authentication, and communication protocols. The system bundle will helps us for content repository management as well as user authentications and communication protocols. For these three types, for these three, it was a we are using that in our system bundle. And system bundles are developed and maintained by Adobe or third-party vendors and are bundled within the AEM software distributions. And who will look over into this, or who will maintain this system bundles? The Adobe persons or maybe the third-party vendors will take care about this system bundles. And these bundles are responsible for providing the foundational infrastructure and services that enables AEM to operate as a robust content management platform. And how this bundle is useful for us, the and how it is responsible for our AEM. It is responsible for our AEM as providing the foundational infrastructures and services. By using this, we are enabling of our AEM, and we are operating the robot content management platforms. And these two types of bundles work together to form the foundation of AEM architecture, allowing developer to extend, customize, and enhance the platform's functionalities to meet specific project requirements. By having these two bundles like application bundle and system bundle, by using these two bundles, we are having some the foundation of AEM architecture, and it was allowing for the developers to extend and customizing and also enhancing of the platform's functionalities to meet specific project requirements. What are the specific requirements for the project? By using these types of bundles, we just use these bundles and we will just run our applications. That's all about the bundles and also CRX, CRDXE and the run modes of our AEM. For today it was okay, and tomorrow we will just move forward how to deploy the code and how to render the project in our to our AEM instance. I will let you know